schedule continues, and a couple of teams a second start of the spring. First one on Friday against Teen, and followed that up with a great postseason as first pitch coming up on 66. A little bit of a breeze, not too. And Josh Van Meter, the second baseman in center field last season. It was his best since 2016.
If they get to play them all, and I think Clayton trophies, the miniature version of the large one for every player on the team.
That ball is hammered to right. Betts turns around and watches it fly for a leadoff home run. David
Working on the fastball, going on.
Because then that home run would have been our fault. Carson Kelly right back up the middle. Deflects off Kershaw.
Leather out of the ejector mitt. And then
to that leadoff home run. And a 2-out.
Very vintage slider from Clayton Kershaw.
In a trade. I mean, this is a guy there. Off pitch. Thompson pulls a ground ball to third. Taylor's got it. Off will be Mookie Betts, starting in right field. The top of the first inning. That's fifth. 3 games in the majors in his career. 1 in 6. Yasiel Puig, the former Dodger. Bouncing ball to third. Backhand play by Andy Young, and
you have David Price get off, and Kershaw gets.
Say that he's even more solidly with his workouts, coming off of the injury. His ball into left field, back to the wall, and Peralta makes the catch.
He's blowing out the left field there before it arrives against the fence.
Too
impressive.
Towards the middle off of the bat of Barnes. Van Meter will have no chance to get him. So you knew there was weight to be added.
Texas Rangers now did outstanding work with Corey Seager.
Back-to-back two.
Angle towards the pitcher, and then see how easy you can swing the bat fast.
Swings through that one to.
Incredibly interesting story from Kershaw in a conversation.
She asked him if he could take one.
It was very interesting. So he'd have to have a glove like that.
Slap to short, backhand Seager. Mizuno reps to get that glove invented. The base is empty and 1 out.
Depending on if you got it on your left hand or right hand.
Look out. Buzzes by Kershaw. Taylor shifted over there.
Sure.
Seager. Route number 2. How often did you replace your glove?
Especially the fingers that I wanted to stay. Kershaw does. People think of, oh, the glove repair is made during the game.
The black ink on the forehead probably.
Material under there, and they did, and other players started. And I think as far as in the battle for that second half of the game.
Ball foul, 2-2. On a 3-2, Beatty swings and misses on a change for strike 3.
Change up the delivery, the arm motion. You see all that arm speed, and then
Vegas chain. Scrapes that one off of the deck. Bouncing ball to Smith at first. 2 up and 2 down. Mile you didn't see a whole lot of.
I was just how the guys look in the box and their swings or their pin, and just such a great communicator with guys, even hand with those guys.
Chases his curveball in the dirt, and a couple Ks in.
.tv, online, or on your favorite supported details.
9 hit a week from Friday as he gets ready to enter.
Watching him last year and now in this spring. This is exciting.
Buries out the third on his 3rd strikeout.
On your side work, and you've got energy.
Up in Peralta, hit the home run, looks at strike 1.
Have been your foundation are not working. It's good to change.
Serve softly to short. Seek for helping him get there. 40th pitch of the game for Kershaw is at the knees for a strike. Home with an 0-2. Lifted to left center field, sends Beatty on a sprint to the track. He'll watch it bounce. Extra bases with
sure double, and with 2 outs, that's the way you want.
As Kershaw delivers. Rojo to second. Gavin Lux is there. Confidently throws low. It stays 1-0. Winning day these days than 10, 20, 30 years ago as Peters goes down swinging.
Usually it was the adrenaline that would take you to 9 innings. A workout for your last outing of spring.
Turns this one around on a line off for the glove of Van Meter and into center field.
Pretty easy to make and play for.
That's the first pitch. Nice play down there by Clayton McCullough. Replacing George Lombard. He went to Detroit as a player. Out to back, at the wall and gone. And the Dodgers take the lead.
Those slicing fly balls came to.
He's driven in 5 in that span. 3 years. Softly hit into the bat to third. There's Young. Signed a minor league contract with the Diamondbacks. A couple of late signings. Been 35 years. Only the Pirates had a. On a 2-0. Muncy fouls it 2-1. Caught on the line by Josh Rojas. And then Corey Seager taking a breaking ball and sending it to the opposite. Those 3 innings, gives up the leadoff home run today. In his 3rd appearances for the month. Couple blow-ups in September.
Over the rubber as he comes through, but this is a lot smoother. Chilling going. All match up.
Back-to-back Ks to open his 9th.
In between pitches and in the delivery. Front side, and then he comes forward.
2-out hit for Josh Van Meter, who's been on both. Trying to turn it into a double. Luke Raley trying to turn it into 2.
The ballpark experience delivered on demand. Search for
your home run last inning. Out his first time. A line drive to short that's caught by a plot, who similar to the starter Seth Quintel, 19 with the Yankees. Is 0-1 to Matt Beatty. Sidearm slapped to short. Backhand roll. 4 appearances for Arizona last year. 2.
Scheduled to play 7 or 8 innings.
1 and 2.
You're back in LA and you got dinner
now. Slapped to short. Rojas with a busy inning. He's part of all 3 outs. So a few innings from Kershaw, 1 from Jansen, especially through the postseason. So his bread and butter were locked in, the sinker and the slider, and they were. So he started good pitches, and you don't often see. Fly to left, Matt Beatty, or replacement drops in front of him, and the first 2 reach against.
Trying to cut it a little bit more.
ERAs often for relievers can not bad, not great. Barrel rates against all over the mound. Going to be a tough play for charging Lux. Throws on the move, leading. Well, he gives up 3 earned. 2nd and 3rd for Peralta. The 2nd, Lux again. Game's tied at 2, and Peralta's driven in both for the Diamondbacks.
Couple outs or an inning in the 3rd.
Chop to 3rd. Showed it noisy in the game there. Loads up and got.
Dodgers email alerts by visiting Dodgers.com/
back in Glendale, where the game is tied at 2 by getting 1 out. He faced 3 hits. Swings and misses, strike 3, 1 gone in the 5th. Tied at 2, and DJ Peters, who struck. His teams that play 9th in the league are in the West. Peters down on strikes for the 2nd time.
DJ's going to want to make contact with.
Barely grounds one into the shift. Yeah, that's a 1. Being that much more comfortable this spring and really level, well, then I quit. A walk to Rojas.
Stronger and play catch, take BP on their own.
Thompson looks at strike 3. And even the ones who are at the alternate site. Yeah. What's it going to mean this year? What's that going to mean long term for the guys?
And you don't want to miss out over the plate. It's very hard.
Bounce back to Gonzalez. Goes both guys from Mexico, but when he
spring.
2nd walk of the inning. That snaps a string of 7 straight balls by Luke Raley. Fully. Gilbo's first one is at the top of the zone. Strike 1. Leading off this 6th. Fouling it off. Takes ball 4. Had the lowest chase rate with 2
zone, and then you have to be patient to get the combination of that last year.
High strike on Barnes. It's a Baltimore chop to short. Rojas to 2nd in July with her. It's easy for you to say. On a 3-2 from Gilbo. Muncy fouls it again.
Hey, this is another one.
On a 3-2 again. Muncy couldn't lay off and the pitch. That's another guy who's performed. He's starting to become ahead of Smith. 0-2. Did he go? He did. What if I had told you in 2019 times a year against the Dodgers, that falls in strike 3, back-to-back Ks.
Into the series saying, let's not let him get hot. Because he was going to pummel.
Santana wants it, but not going to let him have it.
I love the fact that you cheered yourself as you found that.
It's a 4-pitch walk for Noisy. Most franchises
probably going to be one.
Right. Muscles this one into right center field. That'll dunk in for a base hit. Third, nobody out. Matt Davidson.
And you
2-1 on Davidson.
Their guys.
Diamondback. Matt Davidson watches it down the pipe for strike 3. The first out.
Sliders, and this one was not one. This was the fact. Something that you can win a world championship with. Monster coming from the minors looking for a job and willing to move around. You know, with players, you talk about 5-tool players. You know, he's involved in the conversations. The moment he's with you, you know he's there. Show off some left-handed talent.
Autobiography.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm a big fan of? Short chapters. Swings and misses, and Clevenger opens the 8th with a kick. Perhaps the last chance here for Arizona. He fouls off Clevenger.
Way to go,
boy, Steve. Strike 3 called on Matheson. He was there in 2016. Won the wild card game against the Rockies. It's off the glove at short. Who they think could be one of the best pitchers in the league, and who, by the way, just had Herrera. Got him swinging with a back foot breaking ball to finish. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. In his training, and the whole games are going to seem easier. A pop up behind third.
See what he was doing, because he definitely
kind of the player trailblazer.
And you have 3 other pitches.
Field, long run, not going to get there. We don't know, but the suspense is killing me. Inning in baseball history with multiple walk-offs. Just misses here. We have reached in this inning. Mountain View, California. Takes a strike. Be at Coors Field this year, where they're going to have more than 20,000 fans in attendance. Noisy went around, 1 gone.
Of a start he gets off to.
He's hit 500. 1-2. Rex swings and misses. 2 out.
Out as he goes to fate fast.
Thompson is there. Thompson's.
It's going to be fun to be here tomorrow.